Hey there, all you sexy people. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Kink with your girl, BronzyVee. As you know, I am your lovely host, Miss BronzyVee. You know how it is here on this channel. We will be discussing some of my sexual stories, hear some of my hot, steamy ones from over the years, and also just discussing some of my current dating stories right now since I'm in this crazy dating world. So, on tonight's episode, we were going to be discussing some of the hot questions that I've been getting asked a lot are fantasies, fetishes, and are you into anal sex? Now, we're gonna just jump right into it here. For the first question, those fantasies, when they ask me those questions, like, oh my God, do you have any fantasies? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I have any left. The few that I did have, they have already been fulfilled for me. So, for example, I honestly did want to be DP'd. If you didn't know what DP'd is, that is double penetrated. I wanted that. Yes, I got that fantasy. One of my previous partners in the lifestyle, he was just like, "You want to be DP'd?" I'm like, "Yes." That's what I want in life. That's what I want. So he went ahead and just decided that he was gonna make that happen for me, and I am so happy that he did. Just so a quick background story on that: we went out to a lifestyle party, and there was this man there that was getting some head, and I mean, he was getting some very terrible head by this woman who happened just to be Caucasian. And because you know what, they give some of the best head, and the fact that she was just giving some just good god awful just head, I was just like, oh my goodness, I couldn't let him go out like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna help you out, sir. So, I decided to jump on in there. I was not rude at all. I was, being playful, being inclusive with her, because I didn't want her to feel any type of way about me just kind of just jumping on in there on her, what the work that she was doing. So, so I was just like, you know what? Let me just go down in here and get this man going. So after that, I eased on out. I was like kind of like a thief in the night. He didn't even know that I was down there. I mean, well, he knew that I was down there. He could tell the differences. But basically, I eased on out and went into a different room. And then maybe about 10 minutes goes by. And then my partner comes back with this very beautiful black man, just beautiful. And he's just like, so were you the one that was blessing me a few minutes ago? And I was just like, yeah, that was me. He was like, oh, I gotta pay you back. He was like, what do you want? Anything you want. I was just like, oh, you're beautiful. My partner's beautiful. Let this be the night that I get DP'd. So yes, that was the night I got DP'd. It was amazing. When I tell you I came so many times, I lost count. Like, oh my goodness, that was some of the best sex I have ever had in my life. And yeah, that was one of my fantasies there. Another fantasy that I had, I wanted to be Melvin. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's what I call it. A few other people probably refer to that as well. I wanted to be Melvin, y'all. I wanted to be picked the hell up. Yes, I did. That shit right there was so amazing to me. When he did it, I was like, oh my goodness. When I tell you there's waterworks everywhere, I mean waterworks everywhere. Instant ocean. If you want me to have instant ocean, you just know what you need to do. You need to kiss the hell out of me and then Melvin me. That's about the goodest ones right there. Another few fantasies that I have had. Let's just another one out here. Let's throw that one. I did want to taste and dabble in the sea of vagina. Now that's going to be a story time, so I don't want to go into that one right there. So we're going to move on to fetishes. Do I currently have any fetishes? No, I do not have any sexual fetishes that I would say that I have. I don't know if hardcore sex is a fetish. I guess, you know what, it is. It is. I do prefer hardcore sex. If I'm watching porn, that's what I'm going to watch. If I'm having sex, that's what I kind of prefer you to Pound Town all day long. You can be soft, you can be sensual with me, but a little bit in there, I'm gonna be rocking you a little bit more. Like, okay, let's get some motion to this ocean, okay? Because I'm just not all about the soft and sensual. Like sometimes, but not all the time. Also, I am into anime porn. Now, I don't know how I stumbled upon that. I was just watching Pornhub one night and I was just like, you know what? I just seen, like, how sometimes they have those little ads that like kind of pop up at the bottom of the screen, and it just happened to be like some outlandish freaking porn. Like, every time the dick would go in, it was like through her nose, through her ear, and I'm just like, what is going on here? It's going through her eyeball. I'm like, what is going on? But it was so intriguing to me that I was like, you know what, I gotta go and watch this. I gotta see what happens next. So after that, I've just got into crazy anime porn. So if you ever look up my phone, get in my little web browser history, when I'm looking at my porn, that's what you're gonna see. Hardcore, and you're going to see anime porn pop up in there. It is what it is. That's just what I like. So those are my fetishes right there.